Hi, today I'll be presenting Peloton's new campaign for 2024 and 2025. To start off, Peloton began in the year 2012 with the concept of integrating technology with fitness at the comfort of anyone's own home. However, in the year 2019, Peloton released a Christmas ad that featured a family of three, where a husband gives his wife a Peloton bike for Christmas, and the wife documents her progress throughout the way for him. During the ad, the woman showed signs of distress and trying to please her husband. And some of the remarkable quotes in the failed ad that people emphasized on are highlighted in yellow. The ad received backlash from people on Twitter and online news outlets claiming that the ad was sexist. Some acknowledge people working behind the scenes and claim that they are responsible for this ad as well, while others refer to it like an episode of Black Mirror on Netflix that showed the dark side of human beings in the modern world. So, thinking outside the box, did it really hurt Peloton? So, according to Wrist in 2019, people who had never heard of Peloton before suddenly became aware of it. As a result, this increased brand awareness, and eventually Peloton benefited from it. For the SWOT analysis for Peloton, the strengths are the ability to build a networked fitness environment with only Peloton branded equipment. This covers the tablet, the bike, and the subscription based online classes. Peloton can build an engaged community of customers by providing high quality, user centered, and interesting content because of their ongoing innovation. As for their weaknesses, buyers may favor cheaper in home workout equipment and gym chains over Peloton's expensive equipment. Peloton may also encounter difficulties in expanding internationally because of cultural disparities and consumer preferences. Opportunities are expand in the United Kingdom market region due to the low availability of Peloton stores. So the geographic market development, the United Kingdom implemented hybrid working and brand collaborations, as well as expanding social awareness of different individual needs in health, such as PCOS, gut health, menstrual cycle, menopause, pregnancy. And the threats are fitness centers are cheaper, product alternatives at cheaper price point, and appropriate home space is required for the equipments to fit. For the smart digital communicative objectives, the RACE framework was used. For Objective 1, it is engage. It is to increase current user engagement by 30% through the promotion of the new classes through YouTube ads and TikTok influencer marketing over the next 3 months, starting from the 1st of June 2024. Second objective is ACT, and it is to increase customer advocacy by 35% for the new classes within the next 6 months through guest fitness instructors from the 1st of September 2024 to the 1st of March 2025. And lastly, for Objective 3, which is both reach and engage, it is to increase Twitter community engagement for users participating in the classes by achieving 20% increase in UGC by using hashtag cycle4cycle within the next 9 months from 1st of June 2024 till the end of the campaign. For this campaign, three strategies were created that are based on the SWOT analysis and Peloton's values and mission. So strategy one is specialized and exclusive online classes for the different countries and regions. Strategy two, online classes led by famous fitness instructors to increase communicational value for the product or service provided by Peloton. And finally, strategy three, which is specific community creation depending on the region to have a sense of familiarity and belonging. While Peloton's product can fit many people at different demographics, however, for this campaign, I have only chosen one. For the demographics, it's working professionals and they're located in the UK. They're 35 years or above, works remotely or hybrid working, single, it's complicated, or in a relationship. And for the psychographic and behavioral, they are drawn to materialistic experiences, for example, stuff that are on trend, willing to spend large amounts of money in return to a long lasting and high quality item or service, and takes a summer trip somewhere with the beach. The consumer persona for this campaign is Reem Khalifa. She is 35 years old. She is married and a mother of two. She is self-employed dentist and esthetician and lives in Nottingham, UK. Some of her favorite brands are Lululemon, Sandro, and Sainsbury. Her interests include horse riding with her daughter. She prefers being indoors. She likes quick to-do activities and she reads news through Twitter and finds fashion inspiration on TikTok. Her pain point is late working hours and low energy after work. It is
As
also
previously
suggested the
stated, the
donate to
Christmas
a
ad
period
might have
poverty
made its current
charity
customers
towards the
wonder
end of
if
the
they are making a
campaign
wise
to
investment
reflect the
in a company
mindfulness and give
that
back to a
displayed
charity relating
disproportionate
to this
social
campaign.
concerns.
Therefore, this
It
campaign's
is
goal
also
is to improve
suggested to
Peloton's
donate to a
reputation in the
period
industry in
poverty
which they
charity
operate
towards the end of the
and in relation
campaign
to their
to
values, which
reflect
are
the
putting members
mindfulness
first
and
and
give
going
back to
far
a
together,
charity
according
relating
to
to this
Peloton
campaign.
UK. The customer value proposition canvas was used to show the relationship between the customers and the brand with what they're offering. On the left side, you can see the full detailed canvas, while on the right side, I have highlighted the ones that are important. For example, one of the pain points can be the inability to attend live sessions due to differing user schedules and being bored with repetitive classes are the two biggest pain points that can arise during the campaign from the customers, and this can be overcome by repetitive classes will be placed with new level classes and quarterly guest sessions that are customized by the guest fitness instructors in order to address these pain points. Also, the live classes will be saved on as on-demand classes for the users to view at their own time for their own convenience. For tactic one, we'll be using YouTube ads paid search. Number one, we create Peloton's bike ad through video specialist agency, which is the social shepherd. Number two, upload and target specific demographics with YouTube ads, making sure that its marketing messages are seen by the correct audience. And number three, spending and frequency to be done flexibly by the marketing manager, choosing when to stop and resume running the advertisement. For the tactic one justification, as we previously said that we want to create a new video ad. So the left side of the slide shows the improved ad from the failed one. And also the social shepherd will be responsible for creating these videos and uploading them on YouTube. And the social shepherd is an award-winning UK-based digital creative company that can help us achieve that. For tactic two, we will implement TikTok influencer marketing. First, we'll identify the TikTok influencer that have a devoted following of people who trust the advice they provide and showcase their daily activities. I have listed a few. And number two, relating the TikTok influencer to the target audience and narrow down to one influencer, which is the most suitable, is Amelia. Number three, agree and generate appropriate content with TikTok influencer regarding Peloton's campaign for a specific time. It is suggested to do 3 months. And four, content involves unboxing her new bike, run through Peloton app, documents her session and workout outfits. And number five, adds content to her TikTok playlist on her account to be viewed later on by any user. And the justification for tactic two, Amelia is based in the UK and has 400k followers on TikTok with a total of 33.7 million likes and reaches up to 1 million views on her videos. She documents her purchases, product reviews, everyday routine, trending items, family, friends, and trips. She also documents her bad date, which is an important aspect because it shows how she is transparent with her followers, which can create trust. Amelia is a suitable influencer to communicate this campaign to people on TikTok since herself and her target audience relate to the targeted consumer for this campaign. And TikTok is the most suitable place for this campaign because it provides the most organic communication and it can be attributed to its blend of self expression, creativity, and digital marketing. And for tactic three, we'll be introducing fitness guest instructors. And number one, hire fitness influencer to host the first guest session for the campaign after 3 months of launch through the One Stop agency. And I have listed some guests. And for number two, do voting system for people to suggest the guests they want to host for the upcoming sessions after each guest session. And number three, it is a 45-minute long cycling session with 5 minutes stretching afterwards. And four, fitness guest sessions advised to be done quarterly, so every 3 months. You can check the campaign planner to see the dates. And the guests will add distinctive approaches to teaching, areas of specialization, and viewpoints to the lessons. For further justification of the tactic three, So, the follicular phase and the luteal phase are the two primary stages of the menstrual cycle. And the first stage, where the female body is ready to maximize intense exercise efforts during the early phase of the cycle because of a lower hormone level. And the second stage indicates that it's time to ease up and concentrate on workouts that need less effort and longer healing time, according to Watson 2018. So, as I have said previously, the guests will add distinctive approaches to teaching. Therefore, the fact that the period needs specialized workouts for the different phases, this is where the guest instructors would be able to contribute to the different classes with the different types of intensity. Tactic number 4 is hashtag engagement. So, number 1, Peloton will strengthen its community by encouraging members to utilize hashtag cycle for cycle while expressing their campaign involvement, progress, and experiences. Number 2, with the use of the hashtag, Peloton will effectively promote its campaign and extend their interaction with their audience on various social media platforms. And hashtags are the most dominant on Twitter, therefore, it is advised to begin the hashtag through Twitter. The remaining slides are the campaign planner that covers phase 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the campaign. It is advised to pause and look through the slides. On the left side, I have put the task number in the middle of the task and then the cost. The majority of the tasks are to be discussed by the marketing manager and the finance team. Please pause to see the ones that are to be discussed. And finally, the TikTok influencer, Amelia, it is suggested to gift her a Peloton bike and 3 months membership. As previously mentioned in the positioning, it is suggested to donate to a period poverty charity. And including the control section under budget, where this isn't going to have a specific budget for, but it's going to be discussed by the marketing manager and the finance team. They will be responsible of setting a percentage of the campaign's sales and donating it to Bloody Good Period charity. And for the KPI, the objective 1 is KPI 1, track the conversion rate of users who opt in to be notified about the menstrual cycle level classes. KPI 2, measure user engagement rate through Peloton's application through indicating the number of sessions per month pre-post introduction of the campaign. And this can be collected through Firebase Analytics. For objective 2, KPI 1 is measure the NPS for menstrual cycle level classes by asking how likely are you to recommend our level cycle classes to a friend or colleague. And there are scores between 10 to 0, and we are aiming for 10 to 6 to be able to identify the success of the campaign. And KPI 2 is to track percentage of users who share menstrual cycle level classes related content on TikTok, and this can be tracked through Firebase and TikTok Analytics. Finally, objective 3, KPI 1, track the number of hashtag cycle for cycle users on Twitter. And KPI 2, track engagement rate, which is likes, related to menstrual cycle level classes and hashtag cycle for cycle, and this can be tracked through Twitter Analytics. There are, of course, ethical concerns that arise from this campaign and is user exclusion. I have picked 2 different types of user that can be excluded from this campaign, but not intentionally. For example, men, they do not share the same monthly menstrual cycles and have not physically felt the pain, hormonal, or mood changes. Feeling of exclusion because it does not represent them. And also women in menopause, because women reaching menopause have previously felt the pain, hormonal, and mood changes during monthly menstrual cycles. However, they might feel excluded as it does not represent them anymore. And to conclude this presentation, I'd like to give 2 suggestions for Peloton. First is incentive post campaign, and second is campaign for other causes. Incentives are important to keep the users motivated during the campaign, and this can be done through random picking on Twitter, and Peloton can gift the users bikes or free memberships, and campaign for other causes. This can be done after the success of this current campaign, and it can be for prostate cancer, for example, or pregnancy or post pregnancy. And the main takeaways of this campaign is Peloton returning to their values after their damaged reputation through the failed ad, and this can return them to their mission and their values, and also effective communication because this campaign was done through Peloton's platform, app, Twitter, TikTok, fitness figures, and YouTube to communicate their efforts effectively.